Welcome to Headphone News, Science and Technology Edition for Thursday, January 2nd, 2025.
Indonesia's smartphone sales ban. The Indonesian government has taken a bold step by banning the sales of the iPhone 16 and Google Pixel smartphones. This decision, announced in late October 2024, stems from new regulations requiring at least 40% local components in mobile devices. Many tech enthusiasts, like a doctor named Winston from Medan, are feeling frustrated as they were eagerly awaiting the iPhone 16's release. Winston, who currently owns an iPhone 15, now faces uncertainty about upgrading. Indonesia's smartphone market is significant, with brands like Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo, and Samsung leading the way. In 2024, the country imported around 22,000 Google Pixel phones and 9,000 iPhone 16s before the ban took effect. Abdul Sol, a lawyer in Medan, pointed out that the high price of the iPhone 16 might explain the lack of public outcry against the ban. Meanwhile, Khairul Mahali, head of the Chamber of Commerce in North Sumatra, raised concerns about potential unintended consequences of the local component policy. In response, Apple Incorporated has pledged to invest $100 million in Indonesia over the next 2 years, a significant increase from its earlier commitment of $10 million for a factory in Bandung. However, the Indonesian Ministry of Industry rejected this offer, citing fairness principles, highlighting the ongoing tension between foreign companies and local regulations.
China's record heat in 2024. Did you know that 2024 was the hottest year ever recorded in China? The national average temperature soared to 10.92 degrees Celsius, more than 1 degree higher than last year. In Shanghai, temperatures reached a staggering 18.8 degrees Celsius, the highest since records began in 1873. This extreme heat brought stronger storms and increased rainfall, significantly affecting power consumption across the country. The rising temperatures are also impacting agriculture, especially in southern China, where rice is a staple. To tackle food security challenges, researchers are studying ways to help crops adapt to the heat. For instance, scientists found that potatoes grown in hotter conditions weighed less than half of what they normally do. A recent United Nations report warns that if we don't change our climate policies, global temperatures could rise by up to 3.1 degrees Celsius by 2100. This urgent situation highlights the need for effective climate action to protect agriculture and food security, not just in China, but around the world.
Putin's AI partnership with China. On January 1, 2025, President Vladimir Putin of Russia announced a new directive to boost collaboration with China in artificial intelligence. This initiative follows his recent plans for an AI alliance network, aimed at uniting BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and other interested countries. The urgency for this partnership arises from Western sanctions that have limited Russia's access to vital technologies, especially amid the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Putin highlighted the importance of research and development in technology, which is crucial for national security and economic growth. The sanctions have made it difficult for Russia to acquire advanced microchips, essential for AI progress. Currently, Russia ranks 31st out of 83 countries in AI implementation, according to the Global AI Index by Tortoise Media. This collaboration with China is a strategic move for Russia to challenge Western technological dominance, leveraging shared resources to enhance military capabilities and economic adaptability. As nations seek stronger ties with non-Western partners, this cooperation could reshape the global landscape of technology and security.
Urgent action following South Korea's aviation tragedy. South Korea's acting president, Choi Sang-mok, has called for immediate checks on all Boeing 737 to 800 aircraft after a devastating tragedy on January 2, 2025. A Jeju Air flight, 7C-2216, made a hard landing at Muin International Airport, resulting in the loss of 175 passengers and 4 crew members, one of the deadliest air disasters in the nation's history. Choi emphasized that if any issues are found during these checks, swift action is necessary. Authorities are actively investigating the crash, focusing on data from the cockpit voice recorder. The National Transportation Safety Board and the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration are collaborating with South Korean officials to uncover the factors behind this disaster. Concerns have been raised about the embankment near the runway, which may have contributed to the accident. Choi also stressed the importance of supporting the victims' families and tackling the spread of false information on social media. This incident has raised significant public concern about the safety of the Boeing 737-800 model, and Choi's call for thorough inspections aims to restore trust in air travel in South Korea. The outcome of this investigation could shape future aviation safety regulations and public confidence in the industry.
Cybersecurity breach at U.S. Treasury Department. The U.S. Treasury Department has revealed a serious cybersecurity breach involving its sanctions office, linked to hackers supported by the Chinese government. This alarming incident raises significant concerns about national security and international relations, as sensitive documents were stolen, potentially jeopardizing U.S. strategic interests. Cybersecurity threats from government-backed hackers are on the rise globally, with China often cited as a major source. The ongoing tensions between the U.S. and China over trade and technology add complexity to this situation. This breach could escalate relations further, possibly leading to more penalties against China. In response, the U.S. government may increase funding for cybersecurity and work more closely with private companies to protect sensitive information. This incident serves as a wake-up call, highlighting vulnerabilities in U.S. cybersecurity and the urgent need for strong protective measures against foreign threats.
That is all the news for today. Thank you for listening to today's Headphone News. News summary brought to you by AI.